All right, so we're going to review probability in preparation for the test. So let's go over some of these problems. So when we're reading, we need to make sure that we know what's important. So let's go over 7.1, probability. Joshua tosses a coin and spins the spinner at the right. What are the possible outcomes? Well, there are two things he does. He tosses a coin and spins the spinner. So when you toss a coin, what kind of outcomes can you have? Well, you can have heads. That's one outcome. I'm actually going to make that a little bigger so we can see it. You have heads. That's one outcome. You can flip heads and get a 1. That's one outcome. You can also flip heads and get a 2 on the spinner. That's another outcome. Now, what if you don't flip heads? You actually flip tails. You can get a 1, or you can flip tails and get a 2. And so that's all we need for number 1. That is technically called the sample space. So 7.2. Experimental probability of simple events. While bowling with friends, Brandy rolls a strike in 6 out of 10 frames. What is the experimental probability that Brady will roll a strike in the first frame of the next game? Well, let's see. He rolls a strike 6 out of 10 frames. So we can write that as there are 10 total tries and 6 of them are strikes. What's the experimental probability? We simplify that, divide by 2. And you get 3 out of 5. And that's the answer. Not terribly difficult, right, guys? Next, Ben is greeting customers at a music store. Of the first 20 people he sees enter the store, 13 are wearing jackets and 7 are not. What is the experimental probability that the next person to enter the store will be wearing a jacket? So we want to know the experimental probability that they'll be wearing a jacket. So we start with the total. How many total people are there? There are 20 people. Of those 20, let's see, what are we looking for? We're looking for that they are wearing a jacket. So 13 are wearing a jacket. So 13 out of 20, can we simplify that? Nope. So that is, that's the answer. It's simplified.